So, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to talk about an important transition that may many of us experience in our life, moving from being a student to become a professional. So, this transition is not only about getting a job or entering into a workplace. So, it is also about changing the way we think, behave, learn, and take responsibility. As a student, we are usually guided by teachers, schedules, and academic requirements. But as a professional, we are expected to become more independent, responsible, adaptable, and focused, creating and real results. So the transition changed, challenge. So moving from student to a professional life can be challenging. Academic life is often more predictable. Students usually have fixed schedules, clear assignments, and guidance from teachers. However, the professional world moves at a faster pace and comes with greater responsibility. Professionals are expected to work independently, manage their own tasks, meet deadlines, and adapt to changing situations. The transition brings greater independent, high expectations, and constant change. Therefore, success is in professional environment requires more than academic knowledge. It requires the right mindset and ability to adapt. Student mindset versus professional mindset. So there is an important difference between the student mindset and the professional mindset. A student mindset is often focused on grade and completing academic requirements. Learning is usually guided by teachers and follows fixed schedules. On the other hand, a professional mindset is more focused on results and impact. So professional needs self direction. They cannot always wait for someone to tell them exactly what to do. Priorities can also change quickly in a workplace, so flexibility is important. Instead of learning only for today's examination or assignment, professional needs to continuously develop their skills and for a long-term success and impact. The mindset shifts is essentially for career. Embracing responsibility. So one of the most important qualities of professional is responsibility. As a professional, we need to take ownership of our tasks and deadlines. This means understanding what needs to be done and completing our responsibilities without constantly depending on others. So we should always learn to accept the consequences of our decisions and mistakes. Making our mistakes is natural, but professional learns from those mistakes and use them as an opportunities to improve. Another important habit is proactively seeking feedback. Feedback helps us identifying our strengths and areas where we need improvement. So taking responsibility shows maturity, reliability, and professionalism. So, cultivating professionalism. Professionalism is not limited to how we dress or where we work. It is reflected in our daily behavior. One important aspect is effective communication and active listening. So, we should express our ideas clearly and also listen carefully. To others. Time management and punctuality are also important. Respecting deadlines and being on time that shows we are dependable. Another key element is respectful collaboration and networking. In the workplace, we work with different people, ideas, and personalities. Building positive relationship and treating others with respect helps us become better team members. Professionalism is built through consistent habits and actions. Developing a growth mindset. So a growth mindset is the belief that we can continue to learn and improve. In our professional journey, we will face challenges, failures, and unexpected situations. So instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, we should see them as opportunities to learn. Setbacks should not stop us from moving forward. So we should also remain open to new ideas and continuous development. The workplace is constantly changing, and professionals who are willing to learn and adapt will be better prepared for future opportunities. A growth mindset helps us remain confident even when we face difficult situations. So, building self motivation and discipline. Self motivation and discipline are essential for professional success. The first step is to set clear goals and priorities. When we know what we want to achieve, it becomes easier to focus our efforts. The second step is to build routines that support progress. Small and consistent habits can produce significant results over time. Finally, we should reduce the distractions and stay focused on important tasks. In a professional environment, nobody can always motivate us. We must learn how to motivate ourselves and maintain discipline. Self motivation helps us being, while self discipline helps us continue. Strategies for career success. There are several strategies that can help us succeed in our careers. First, seek mentors and build meaningful professional relationship. Mentors can provide valuable guidance based on their experience. Second, talk with initiative beyond your assigned tasks. Look for opportunities to learn, contribute and solve problems. Finally, reflect regular on your progress. Ask yourself what you have learned, what you can change, improve and how you adapt to new challenges. Successful professionals continuously evolve with themselves and remain willing to improve. Real world example. Let us look at a simple example of successful mindset shift. Imagine a new employee who initially focused only on completing assigned tasks. Over time, the employee beings taking ownership actively and solving real business problems. Instead of simply finishing tasks, the employee focus on learning and understanding the purpose behind the work. The employee also builds relationship with colleagues and seek feedback yearly. When we challenge arise, the employee adapts quickly and remains solution focused. This example shows how a change in a mindset can transform in a person from someone who simply completes work into a valuable profession. So your next steps. As we conclude, I would like everyone to remember that becoming a professional is a journey. The first step is to embrace challenge as an opportunity for a growth. So you do not have to change everything at once. Start small by adopting one new professional habit today. So it became improving your punctuality, taking more responsibility, communication better, or learning something new independently. Keep learning, stay curious, and remain adaptable. Mindset will play an important role in shaping your future career. So thank you. To conclude, the transition from student to professional requires more than technical language. It requires responsibility, professionalism, self-motivation, discipline, adaptability, and a willingness to continuous learning. The journey may bright challenges, but every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Start developing your professional mindset today. So because your professional journey starts now. Thank you.